Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Sinking City. We're back in this game. I don't even remember what the hell we're doing in this. We have, oh yeah, the sign. We have the books to find. Um. So yeah, I think we're gonna do that. Let's see. So central admin. I think I have this right. These already. Yeah, I already placed these. Okay. So that's what we're gonna go do. We're gonna get these books.
Extra, extra. All the news that's fit to print. Buy a paper, mister?
I really haven't wanted to play this game, mostly because, I don't know, I just haven't really been in the mood to play it. Rise of the Ronin has really kind of piqued my attention. Especially with Stellar Blade coming up at the end of the month, I really wanted to get Rise of the Ronin done. I'm guessing we're going in here. Better get a gun out. I haven't played this in a while. I gotta get used to the controls again. Alright, so Benjamin Miller's residence. Here we are. So we're looking for a book. I don't know if it'll be hidden. You never... I was gonna say, that statue is a little suspicious. A melted iron key. Okay. Oh, here we go. Oh, hold on. We're upstairs waiting for you. As always, the key is under the illusion. If we succeed before you return, don't panic. We'll leave the book here. You'll be able to open the portal and follow us. So I'm assuming this will lead us. That was just like so sudden. Alright. I didn't expect that. I expected it to be like a stairwell. I'm kind of seeing stuff. Here we go. Oh! Fuck you. These guys. What the shit? Alright, here's the book. Angels of the Mind. By your humble servant. All known forms and shapes are more complex than you dare think, my humble student. Have you ever tried to look inside a straight line or find the end of a circle? The angles hide entire realms of existence, dimensions of utter incongruity, where size is backwards and time is optional. With my help, you can open a passage to these places using only the lines and angles of your mind. I said angels of the mind, it meant angles. So, there we go. Okay, well. Should I reload and also maybe craft some bullets? Alright. It was very jarring when that happened. Alright, so we got this done. Apartment of G. Cavendish? What was that for? Is that the quid pro quo? Yeah, okay. So... Western shells. Oops, Didn't mean to do that. So we need to go back to fast travel. Yeah, like, I feel like if you just do, like, the main quest, then you'll probably be satisfied with this game. I feel like doing a lot of the side stuff is not really that great. Alright, so we need to go to Reed Heights. So we need to go here. Alright, down the street. Alright, so it's gonna be in here. Assuming it's actually in the house, so...
The door won't budge.
Okay. Another way in, maybe? Let's see. Go. Book Restorer's Manor. So you can clearly see there's like a gap under here. It's blocking this doorway. I don't think you can break that. Okay, this just keeps going down. Okay, well, it doesn't seem like there's anything down here.
Budge.
There we go. A scrap of paper. Someone please help me. I don't want to write anymore. Written words can change the world. I want to sleep. I'm hungry. I can't feel my fingers. Make the book stop, please. Written words can change the world. Okay. Oh god. Hello? Sir?
Go away. I mustn't stop writing.
Oh, he wrote the
So
paper.
many words.
Okay, well. Mastery of words. By your humble servant, the sound born on our tongues can be more powerful than you can imagine, my faithful reader. And the written words can change the world. I shall teach you how to use these words to control weak minds. Should you kneel before this tome and absorb its teachings, so too shall others kneel before you. But such power is only for the worthy, and will destroy those unfit to wield it. Blessed reader, you must transcribe these words in your own hand. Only deserving minds will be able cease. Will you take the risk? Right. Oh god. Fucking get away from me. So key evidence collected. There's apparently more here. Somewhere, apparently. I found that. It's not in there. Ah, here we go. Unsent letter. Dear Mr. Samuel Hopes, I am pleased to report that I have successfully restored the tome you sent me. But before we conclude our business together, I wonder if perhaps you might appreciate having some copies of the book. I would be honored to duplicate the work and would do so without charge. I'm confident you will accept my proposal and have in fact already finished copying the first chapter. A tome of such power deserves to be read by many, should it not? The reason I want to get all the evidence is because you get experience from doing it. Okay, so the next one is down here. I think we might just take a boat, because it's actually pretty nearby. We can just go straight down here. Alright, just straight across. Go over. Seriously? There's no fucking boat here? Oh boy. Oh, yeah, it's on the other side. Yeah, see, now the eels are getting me. Draining my health. It's alright. We're good. Ah. Here? Student's house. I see the lady in the other room here. Actually, a few people. Can't go down there.
What are you staring at? Get lost!
Okay.
Hi there. Hi there.
Unsent message. I was told to contact you when I crossed the boundary. We made it. There's 3 of us. Tell me, is it really safer here than in our world? I do not like the smell of this air. It reeks of madness. We have acquired one of their books. Despite my apprehensions, we will open more pathways here. Our people deserve life more than they do. We know horrors without words. We know eternity. We know agony. These people know only indulgence and ego. We will become them, and they will become nothing. Oh, so whatever came across from another
We're
dimension,
just students. What do you want from us?
whatever book you have, bitch. Because I know that you're not actually people. I searched this already, right? Alright.
The door won't budge.
There we go. Okay, let's see what's in here. What are you all hiding? Oh! Oh god.
Multiple fractures. Not a good way to die.
These are the people downstairs.
Multiple fractures. Not a good way to die. The wounds are still bleeding.
This is what they did to them.
The blood dried not too long ago.
Still just down there. Student's diary. Finally, Esther has found the book we were looking for. If it's true, then we'll be able to attend all of our boring lectures without actually going. The illusions will take our place. It's incredible. I wonder why no one else has done it. Oh, so they thought that they basically create illusions of themselves to go to their classes for them. But in reality, the illusions were actually things from another dimension, and when they came over, they killed them.
Clean this up. No one must know we took their place. They really do look like us. No need to attend those boring lectures now. The illusions can do that for us.
What? No! Stop!
Time to figure this out.
Alright, so it's this one.
They really do look like us. No need to attend those boring lectures now. The illusions can do that for us.
Then this.
What? No! Stop!
Then this.
Clean this up. No one must know we took their place.
Students made copies of themselves. There was a massacre and the illusion replaced the originals. The book was taken by one of the copies.
There it is. The second eyelid. By your humble servant, my faithful reader, there are things in this world that defy logic or reason. Lesser minds will insist on their falsity, but truth is in the eye of the beholder. Be brave. Ignore the ignorant. And close your second eyelid. I shall teach you how to cut a slice from another dimension and manifest these dark materials before the eyes of thousands. These illusions will seem all but real, but note well, you must never bring across living creatures. They are not of this world. Oh. Oh my god, they have guns! I need to heal. Where'd she go? She went upstairs? Alright. Illusions. Alright. So now I need to go back to Oakmont University. Near the fountain. Is that here? No, that's City Hall. Where is this at? Oh, it's right here. Okay. Alright, so just... go down the street.
Extra, extra. All the news that's fit to print.
I don't even know if we should give these books back to him. They seemingly are nothing but trouble, to be honest. Okay, so back to the university. We'll be waiting by the fountain.
Best stuff in Oakmont. All on sale. Today only.
It's him, right? Found your
I
books.
believe these are the books you were after. Safe and sound. Unlike the people who read them. Maybe you should reconsider how widely you share this knowledge.
You're starting to sound like the snobs
fucking
from the
rain.
university. Closed-minded and arrogant. Nevertheless, you have my gratitude. Our unique collection is once again complete. I trust this will be enough compensation for your trouble.
Bye.
Alright, so we got another knowledge point. So we have all those. We still don't have the rifle or the shotgun. Carry one more grenade. I got the bandolier for the rifle rounds. I want this because I want to get this for the submachine gun. I got the Master Sleuth costume. That's cool. Alright, so we need to go here. Right, because that's the main quest. I don't even remember what the hell we're doing for the main quest. To be honest with you. Oh yeah, we gotta find Harriet Doe. Fisk? Wilson? Feel the jet. Alright. Okay, I'm assuming that it's going to be a building. Here?
The door won't budge.
It's going to be one of these apartments, clearly. If you want it, take it. It's free. Tag from the baby carriage.
The door won't budge.
Well, now.
And judging by the layer of dust on it, this ring hasn't been worn in a long time. So why keep it around? And judging by the layer of dust on it, This ring hasn't been worn in a
Okay, I
long
can't examine
time.
it or anything.
So why keep it around?
Secure any more of that. Another locked door. The professor's fact list. Westerbrook usually has his lunch about 2:30. Get some soap. Anna always stays at the fish market. She shouldn't learn about me. New hauls of fish arrive every 2 days. An ounce per box will be enough. The guard spends most of his time on the second floor during the night. Think about a way to divert suspicions from Westerbrook. Don't want him to come to any harm. Don't forget to return the flask to the storage. Think about plan B. Oh yeah, it's because they poison the fish. I almost forgot about that. Newspaper issue from February. Disturbance in the shells as fighting breaks out between locals and Innsmouthers. The cause of the conflict appears to be the disappearance of several women, with locals accusing a group of Innsmouthers of the crime. The Oakmont police continue to investigate the vanishings, but as yet the case remains unsolved. One source from the shells reports there are traces of fish scales and seaweed that were found at multiple victims' homes, which seems to have precipitated the fight.
This Cavendish guy did an impressive investigation, and the EOD is in the center of all of it.
From March. Going, gone. Body count rises as vanishings continue across Oakmont. Locals are in a panic, with most of the reported disappearances occurring in the Shells, Salvation Harbor, and Grimhaven Bay. Captain Caleb Lyons of the Oakmont Police has put out a call for information. Our evidence suggests a link between these disappearances and the charity organization EOD that has recently risen to prominence among the city's poor, said Lyons. Most of the victims seem to have either joined this group or been a recipient of their alms. We encourage anyone with information to come forward. The Chronicle reminds readers to avoid any suspicious newcomers, especially Innsmouthers, and to remain at home during evening hours. Stay alert.
This Cavendish guy did an impressive investigation, and the EOD is in the center of all of it.
Alright.
I loved you. I always loved you.
So we burned the picture that was in here. Hell?
A lot of fancy dresses locked away in a dark corner for a long time. I'm starting to smell some deep family trauma here.
You will never understand our cause. My child is blessed by the sea. I'm leaving you, George.
Okay, I'm guessing this is how that ended up out there.
George, I can't live like this anymore. There's something I have to tell you.
I don't care what your damn EOD cult demands, Anna! I thought the child was mine! Mine!
Okay, let's see what we have here.
George?
I don't care what you...
You will never understand our cause! My child is blessed by the sea! I'm leaving you, George!
George Cavendish. He had a wife named Anna. She had a baby that was not his, but blessed by the sea and claimed by the EOD. This caused their split.
Alright, I guess I'm just gonna pass out again. I'm in Silent Hill! Oh god! Somebody's in the window! It's a fish guy! There's a fish man watching me in the window!
Who Who are you? What are you doing here?
Calm down. My name's Charles Reed. I'm a private investigator.
Right now, you look like someone who's breaking into my house. A burglar. Explain yourself.
Easy there. Anna from the fish market asked me to find you. You know her, right?
I should have guessed. I know her much better than you think. What does she want from me now? She already took everything I have.
It's not about what she wants. It's about what you did. Poisoning the fish. Sound familiar? Yeah, I can prove you did it.
Hold on. Before you jump to conclusions, I want you to know that I had a good reason to do what I did.
Right.
It all comes back to Anna.
Oh, this should be fun. What's your good reason for poisoning innocent people? You know the EOD are feeding the hungry, don't you?
No, that's exactly the problem. They're not doing it out of charity. They do it to spread their influence and recruit new members. Some of those initiates, as they call them, vanish without a trace. And not just them. They kidnap ordinary folks, too.
And poisoning the fish would prevent this. How?
Oh, you see, not everyone in this city believes in the EOD yet. They have opposition among the citizens, both rich and poor. A rumor of the EOD's fish being poisonous and several incidents would be enough to undermine the EOD by sparking fear and mistrust.
Okay. I know who Anna is to him.
There must be another way to deal with the EOD. Like, if their crimes are that obvious, why don't you just go to the police?
They're resourceful, those sons of hagfish. They maintain a squeaky clean image, and Kay, they're good at it. I tried going to the police. They were no help at all. And I'm not suicidal enough to make it public and take them to court.
Really? I have to ask this?
What's Anna got to do with all this?
She was my wife, I know.
As you might
Literally,
have
I already know this.
She was my wife.
Uh-huh. Yeah, it all starts to come together now.
The EOD robbed me of her. It all started with the free fish. We were all short on food at the time, and then they hooked her with their nonsense about the benevolent sea and greater good. I looked past it for some time, but then...
She became pregnant.
Yes. At first, I was over the moon. But then one day she came to me, that snake, and told me that the child was not mine. She said it was blessed by the sea, that it was demanded by the EOD. Doomed take them! I couldn't stand it. I just couldn't.
What did she mean, blessed by the sea?
What do you think is the cause of Innsmouth syndrome in people?
Living in Innsmouth?
That K-forsaken place has nothing to do with it. It comes from breeding with monsters. These sea creatures they call Deep Ones. They take our women and they spoil them with their seed.
All right.
Then they give birth to degenerate fish-faced offspring.
Where did you learn all of this? This information about the EOD?
After Anna left, I had nothing. But I did have a lot of time to research Innsmouthers, the EOD, and the story behind them. It is an old and powerful organization. They appeared back in the mid-19th century in Innsmouth, and the first people with the Innsmouth syndrome started showing up around that same time.
Ah, perhaps not coincidentally.
No, of course not. And the EOD is immensely rich. The sudden rise to power of the Blackwood family happened right after they joined them.
So what's your next move?
I was interrupted and couldn't finish my task. The EOD received a fresh haul of fish, but now they're on alert and raised their guard. I understand I'm in no position to ask. But after reviewing all the facts I've presented to you, Mr. Reed, would you agree to help me?
So basically, what he's telling me is that because basically, I mean, here's the thing. I don't really have any proof that they're kidnapping people. But he's wanting me to help him because he has a vendetta against his wife. I don't have any proof that they're kidnapping people now. No.
You're a madman, Cavendish. You're willing to let innocent people suffer and die just to get revenge on your ex-wife. No, this madness has to stop. And I'm gonna put an end to it right now.
Oh, no, no. You don't understand.
There you go. I killed George Cavendish. Again, like, I don't have any evidence that they're kidnapping people, and even if I did, I would be more than willing to help him, but I don't have any evidence that says that they are. There's just, it's saying there's evidence suggests a link between these disappearances and the EOD, but we don't actually know that they've kidnapped anybody, right? Like, that's my point. EOD's operations are shady, yeah. George sabotaged the EOD, yeah. Zealous servant of EOD. Anna Cavendish is a zealous servant of EOD, and she'll follow any instruction without hesitation. Okay. So the EOD helps prevent famine. So Anna Cavendish is covering up the EOD. She and Bush take over the city. Does honest work. I think she is covering them up. George sabotage, and the poisoned fish is spreading. I don't necessarily know. Like, I would say, like, determine to save others from the same fate. Like, I feel like the idea. Here's the thing. I think that the way that this game is playing this is like, it very much almost feels like it's a xenophobia approach, where it's like, okay, so do you agree that humans being with these fish people is disgusting? Because if so, then you agree with somebody like George, who doesn't want them to, like, he doesn't want interbreeding with other races. To be honest, he's killing other people that I don't think deserve to die. And I think that's really the way that is. However, I do feel that the EOD is shady. However, I don't have any evidence to suggest... that they have actually kidnapped anybody. Where the hell's the fish market again? Oh, here it is. I just have newspaper articles suggesting that they could be related, but I don't actually have any evidence that suggests... that they've actually kidnapped anyone. Then again, I could be completely wrong. Like, maybe they did kidnap a shitload of people and I'm actually just wrong about the entire thing. But the thing is that I'm trying to play it with the idea of having evidence, not about just assuming what I think is true and what isn't. But I do feel like the EOD is shady. Why is that Mind Palace thing still here? I literally did these. Okay.
Fish? Fresh fish?
I found the poisoner and dealt with him. He won't be bothering you anymore.
See, bless you, Charlie. That's great news. Who was it?
Well, see, now that's the interesting part. It was your ex-husband, George Cavendish.
Oh. Well, that son of a rotten shark finally got what was coming to him. Good riddance. Still, it's strange. I never thought he'd have the guts to do something like this. He was always a pushover.
You're taking this remarkably well for a woman who just found out her ex-husband was a poisoner.
He's nobody to me. The EOD is my family now. We serve a higher purpose than he could ever grasp. My life finally has meaning. You've done us both a huge favor by relieving him of the burden of his miserable existence. Well done, Charlie.
All right. No more messing around. Get me in touch with your Grand Poobah or whoever's in charge, now.
Easy there, Charlie. I'm a woman of my word. Go to the basement of the fish market. It's nearby.
Oh, that's right. We're
You'll
supposed to
find
also
an
infiltrate
in-smelter there
them.
by the name of Maurice. Tell him I've sent you. You'll get your answers.
About time.
Glad to see you again.
I see. So, basement of the fish market.
Sacrifice, and it is only fair to be afraid. Titanic forces are at work, infinitely greater than ourselves, unknowable, incomprehensible. There will be sacrifice.
What's going on?
There will be loss. There will be darkness. But these are the hallmarks of a pivotal moment in time. And each of us has a part to play.
I guess this city wouldn't be complete without a doomsday prophet.
Let me assure you, I am anything but. I am called Ebernote Blackwood.
Is this just
and
a side
this is the
quest that's
place
just
I have
automatically
chosen
triggered?
to share my message. Please, come to one of my full sermons.
Charles Reed. Good to meet you. Blackwood. You're a member of the Grand family.
I am indeed the last of that line. Inheritor of an empty mansion and a severed history.
I'll see you around.
See you around, newcomer.
Knock it off.
What are you selling, mister? I don't see any goods.
I offer what everyone in this Borg needs most. Safety and comfort. You a newcomer? Where are you staying?
The Devil's Reef Hotel.
Oh, old Victor always thinks so small. A man of your talents could earn his board 100 ways. Maybe you want some more spending money?
Got a job for a private eye, mister? I'm always up for a good side gig.
That's what I like to hear. I'm Walter. I need someone capable to take care of an issue on my property. Local fauna, if you know what I mean.
Let me guess. You need a gun for hire. Or is there another task?
I need you to place these incense burners on the top floor of my properties to drive off the wild beasts. Take a photo for me as proof.
Smoke that repels wild beasts. Does that even work?
Of course it will. No doubt. I bought it from a friend I trust.
Well, Okay. Just give me the address. See you later.
I don't care about his house. Okay. Again, where the fuck is the basement of the fish market? I'm in the fish market. So where the fuck is the basement? It's just like a
Damn newcomers.
I'm not in the mood, newcomer.
Glad to see you again.
Oh, here we go. Alright. Whoa, what the fuck? Note to Maurice. Kill him. Oh. You failed.
Hey, Mr. Reed.
Yeah.
I know you, buddy.
Not yet, but I know you. I also know you're looking for a particular lady. My name's Fred. You're looking for Professor Doe, ain't that right? The scientist the Order kidnapped. I think we can help each other.
How do you mean? You know where she is?
Slow down, buddy. Helping each other is not the same as let me just tell you everything.
You know, I just killed 3 people in the fucking, in the basement.
What is this order you mentioned?
Yeah. You don't know, do you? EOD. It really stands for the Esoteric Order of Dagon.
Dagon?
An old being from the depths of the sea. In books, they show him as a monstrous amphibian. The Innsmouthers worship him as a god. And of course, they make sacrifices to him. In blood.
Well, it's not like I have options. I gotta find the scientist. Now, what's the price?
Believe me, I'll be glad to help you find her. But I need a little help first.
Yeah, I figured.
You've seen some of this city now, am I right? You've an inkling what's coming? I want out of the Order and the city before it hits. Trouble is, it's much easier to get into the Order than to leave. Give the slightest hint of it, you've signed your death warrant. I need somebody to get me out of the city on the quiet. And that's not an easy thing these days, my friend.
I've no idea how to help you with that.
Ain't you a detective? There are people in the city, smugglers, who know what to do. Find them. That's how you can help. See, I've heard whispers about ads in the newspaper. A new ad every week, talking about Salvation Harbor. Maybe start there.
All right, fine. I'll look into it. But your lead on the professor had better be worth it.
I know where they've got her. I can get you there. You just find me a way out fast, or I might be too dead to be any use to you.
See, I would just point a gun in his face and be like, "No, you're gonna tell me now." All right, report to Throgmorton. I'm looking, and it's just gone. I was gonna come out here and shoot her ass, to be honest. All right. Here we go.
I know who is behind Professor Doe's kidnapping. It's an organization called the Esoteric Order of Dagon. Most of them stick to the fish market, but they seem to have agents everywhere. Even the university.
I knew there was something fishy about the EOD, the den of those filthy Innsmouthers. I'll tear it to the ground.
Actually, most of the EOD members I met were locals. And for what it's worth, the only Innsmouther I spoke to was a nice guy. You ought to examine your prejudices.
Are you calling me a bigot, Reed?
Yes.
Robert, listen. Something needs to change. You holding a grudge against Innsmouthers ain't making anything better for anyone. Those who fan the flames of hatred always end up burnt in the end.
They killed my son, for Kay's sake!
I know. But what did you do to prevent it? You made yourself their enemy instead of helping them. What did you expect would happen? You chose to brand them newcomers and leave them to suffer just like you did with me. The only difference is that I'm useful to you. No wonder desperate Innsmouthers would seek refuge from a radical organization like the EOD. They had nowhere else to turn.
I shall think about what you've said.
Back to business. I'll continue my search for Professor Doe. I have a promising lead. You have anything else to tell me?
Your task remains the same. Find Harriet and bring her back. You say we are dealing with an entire organization? Well, I have something for you that might help our cause should things take a turn. Now leave. I've heard enough from you.
Oh, I got the shotgun. Nice. Alright, so we got the shotgun. So, let's see. Yeah, let's load 2 additional shells in the shotgun. Yep. Now we can start getting the shotgun skills. I mean, this is just accuracy, but that's good. The wider spread and improved damage. And carry 4 more shotgun rounds. So now we can also craft shotgun shells. Shotgun, yeah, 12 gauge shells. Advertisements, Salvation Harbor. Okay, so let's do the open house, shall we? Box of incense. All right. So, house and cover side. Let's see. Lincoln Street. Between Dairy Lane and Landing. So it's going to be somewhere here. Salvation Harbor. Seven Oak Street. Between L and Castle. Or Eel and Castle, excuse me. So here. And let's see. Western Shells. Hawking Lane. Between Inner Shine and Warren. So here. Alright, so we want advertisements, so I'm assuming that would be the Chronicle. So let's head to here, cover side. So we gotta place these incense. They're probably not gonna do anything. It's probably just gonna lead to me having to kill monsters. So I have the shotgun now. Holds 4 at a time. I'm assuming it's probably here. It's always the same with these houses specifically. So I'm supposed to place it, hold on. Top floor. But I don't think there's any way for me to get all the way up there. There's no way for me to get up here. Right? Oh, yeah, right here. And then we gotta take a picture. There we go. Okay, so now we can go to another. So they mean top floor, they just mean like the top accessible floor, really. Alright, so Salvation Harbor. So this is closest to the shells. Whole house is on fire, and that is not actually putting that out. Here? Is this house? Yes. House and shells. Might as well search the place as well. Fuck you, pal. Alright, there we go. Don't tell the police. Your husband crossed paths with a powerful man and has been taught a lesson. If you want to see him again, bring all the bullets he stashed away. Don't try to fool us. You already told how much he's hiding, and for his and your safety, don't even think about going to the police. Don't look. Run away from this place, and don't look back. No matter what, do not gaze your eyes upon the awful man in that painting. A few months ago, I was visiting a lady friend for a cup of tea and free lodgings if my charm served me well. I saw him for the first time, then, hanging on the bedroom wall, staring. He has been following me since, and now has made his way here to my own room. Heed my warning and leave before your eyes meet his. Well, that's not good. Go. Alright. So, all the evidence there. And now we just have the one in Salvation Harbor. So I go back over here. Alright, go here. Craft that. Photos for Walter. So he says he owns like a property, but I'm going to like 3 places. So he just owns 3 properties and it's like, oh, I have a property. Go. Alright, so here.
Extra, extra. All the news that's fit to print. Buy a paper, mister. Stop it.
Oh. Alright, so we just turn. Assuming it's here. Alright. Bye. Alright, so let's see here. More shotgun rounds. Let's do the shotgun damage, right? Trench sweeper. Alright. You know what? Why not? Might as well. Okay, that goes there. Let's take a look around a little bit more for anything else. I don't know if there's anything. Oh, there's something here. There's multiple incense. Dari from the Sunken Flat. 1-4. Eating fisk affects my skin a lot. Its elegant paleness has changed to an ugly greenish color. I thought my mirror was spoiled by damp, but it's not. 124. The balsam I bought didn't help. I can't sleep now. What if I'll become green like a seaweed, or those nasty corals will grow on me? 213. Jeremy has caught a cold. I'm so afraid he'll lose the job. He went to the doctor and wears the ugly scarlet scarf while everyone is while sleeping. Even while sleeping. Poor Jeremy. 311. The sheets are so dry that I can't sleep. Maybe a short walk will help. The water tonight is so calm. I want to touch it. 4-1. Jeremy is so busy with work that I can swim as much as I want, and all I want is to be in the water. Dear Jeremy, my test suggests that in many ways your symptoms resemble the so-called Innsmouth syndrome. Your case is a difficult one, but science may help you to fight this illness. Come by again and we'll try a free therapy based on the experimental deworming medicine I've invented. I'm convinced the syndrome is a result of helminth infestation or from raw or poorly cooked fisk. Yours sincerely, P. Grant, MD. Okay, so there's clearly more evidence to collect here. I go up here for something, maybe? No, that just leads to the balcony. Ah, letter about the deal. Jerry, I'm sorry to disappoint you. While it's true I own several ships, none of them can take you and your sister to the sea. Nevertheless, there are other captains in this Borg who may agree with your plan. Come to the port, find me near the entrance, and I'll introduce you to some of my friends. Yours, Vince. There we go. Okay, so now we just take these back to the fish market. Apparently there's a fast travel over here that I don't have. Alright, cool. So back to the fish harbor.
Your boat is your choice. Choose wisely. Please help a fella out.
Alright.
This used to be an okay place to live.
I did what you asked. Not sure what difference it will make, given the state of your houses.
Hush! My properties suit a discerning and budget-conscious clientele. They are of the finest quality.
Seems you and I have different standards of quality, Walter.
You don't know this Borg like I do, newcomer. I'll beat old Victor at his own game. Here, take your reward. And don't forget to recommend my lodgings to your friends.
I'm not gonna do that.
They are never in such dire need of shelter.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. Vijavanka costume unlocked.
Please help a fella out. I'll take anything you got.
Alright. Let's go see these costumes we unlocked. Alright, so the King's Robe is really what I want. So yeah, we got this, and we got the Master Sleuth, that's right. It's the Sherlock outfit. You can wear that. Why not? Alright, so we need to go to the newspaper, which is just right up the street. Because we need to look for the advertisement. All right. So District, Salvation Harbor. Section, advertisements. People, commoners. Officials. There we go. After the flood, time has come to send Toothless Bob on his final journey. This time to the Seven Oaks Bar in the crossroad of Calm Shore Street. Yeah. Okay. So, Salvation Harbor, Western Salvation Harbor. The intersection of Calm Shore Street and Salvation Road. Literally where this is. Right here. This. The thing I was at earlier. the fast travel point. Alright. Alright, so we're looking for this bar. Ah, okay, here we go.
It's you, the man who made the boss
my
break
God.
gasket.
This
Caleb
guy.
never thought a newcomer would make him look such a fool to Mr. Throgmorton.
It's not my fault you guys didn't check the warehouse.
I know. No hard feelings, pal. Impressive work finding the killer. Maybe you can help me with another one. The name's Sam Shaw. Take your drink and let's talk.
Didn't I hear something about a prohibition?
Of course. This place merely sells juice. Old fermented grape juice. A tonic for your health. So, how about that business?
We can talk, but I don't work for free.
I know. Still, the task is simple, so I can't offer a lot. I just need a few photos of crime scenes. What do you say?
You're the police officer. Why can't you take the photos yourself?
The case has fell to other detectives, but they've let them slip through the cracks. I can't go behind the backs, but an outsider...
Tell me where to find the bodies.
Here are 3 file cards with names and addresses. Bring me photos of the victims, then I can start to get this moving again. I'll be waiting upstairs for those 3 photos. Please, try to be discreet in this matter.
Take care.
Extra hours. Alright.
Okay, I'll need another drink to get through this.
Guess I'll talk to the bartender guy.
A little bird told me there are people in Oakmont who can help me leave town.
Maybe, maybe not. What makes you think I know anything?
I've heard they're having a wake for Toothless Bob here.
That may be true, but I don't know you from Adam. Prove you ain't some gumshoe.
Come on, you can trust me. Ask Mr. Throgmorton. He can vouch for me.
If you think I'll trust you just because you were doing business with that ape, then you've got another thing coming. But you're still alive. That means you've got something going for you. Okay. What about a little favor? Nothing fancy, don't worry. I expected a package to be delivered ages ago, but the courier still hasn't shown. Find out what's taking it so long.
Oh my God.
There's the address.
Got it.
One more thing. If you don't find him, bring the package back, will ya? It's a crate full of the water of life, if you catch my drift.
Bye.
So now I gotta do this. God, it's just so much, like, busy work. Somebody's office up here. Alright, well, let's see here. Western Grimhaven Bay. Levi Coffin Ave. Not far from the crossroad with Marsh Ave. Okay, extra hours. Let's see. E. Brown is living in penthouse Southwest Reed Heights. Vinland Ave. South of University Street. Here's University Street, but oh, here we go. Vinland Ave. Okay. Salvation Harbor. 7 Oak Street. Octopus Ave. Skipper Road. So here. And finally, Old Grove. Beacon Street. South of Century. Alright. Might as well go do all this shit. Alright, so the first one is down here, so might as well just go to this. It's just so much of this like back and forth. Do this stuff for me and I'll tell you a thing. Do this thing for me and I'll do this. Do this for me. It's just so exhausting, to be honest. Here, maybe? J.R. Nelson House.
Poor man was trying to escape, but met his end after a single savage attack.
Okay, so key evidence collected. I'm guessing there's more. Oh boy. Tons of fucking monsters. Okay, I don't see anything down here. J.R. Nelson membership card. This card certifies that J.R. Nelson was a member in good standing of the Oakmont Photo Club since they joined after the flood. Okay. Alright, that's all the evidence. Alright, so... go to this one over here. You fast travel. Yeah, I don't... I'm really just like finding myself being bored with this game. In all honesty, like it's just like I feel like it's just not holding my attention because I feel that it just is like so much of this busy work where like the story just doesn't is like too few and far between. And there's just like all this like fetch this, fetch that. This is probably it right here. And yeah, I just kind of feel like it's really not holding my attention all that much, to be honest.
I'm guessing it wasn't suicide.
I haven't known you long, but...
Oh no!
You mean so much.
The cop! The cop was involved? Uh-oh. Well, that's a fucking problem. Our Becker membership card. He was also part of the photo club. These people are all connected in the sense that they're all part of the photo club. Well, that's a problem. And the cop knows this guy. Which is leading me to believe he may actually be involved. Alright, all evidence collected. Skill point. So we have all of these. So we don't need to go in there anymore. 4 more shotgun rounds. I feel like that's probably the move. But I also have like this as well. 10 more. Yeah. Let's get this first, I think. I just feel myself feeling bored with this game, which is kind of why I haven't played it. I just feel like there's all this like busy work where you're just running around doing all this crap, and it's not really like, it doesn't really like have too much like going on. It's not like I need action all the time, but it's just I feel like the story just is almost too few and far between, and it's just a lot of like going around and doing like. In all honesty, if you could instantly fast travel to all these places, and you could go into them and investigate, because like the side stories, even though there's not like a bunch of story to them, they do seem rather interesting. It's just, it's the running around through the streets that really seemingly makes it feel so less more compelling. So yeah, I mean, I think we're gonna finish this. Oh boy. We're gonna finish this case, and then we get back onto the main case. And I'm hoping that maybe we'll get something better out of this than what we've been getting. But I don't know if if that's something we're gonna get. Alright, the Crown Theater.
The door won't budge.
Okay. So then where the fuck am I supposed to go?
The door won't budge.
I mean, this might not even be the place, but... Ah, yeah. Here we go. Wow, that was a shitload of gunpowder. Okay, well, I guess we're going down. I don't see any dead body, though. Okay. Those regenerating guys. Alright, here we go.
One precise strike. He died almost instantly.
Yep, another card. fucking thing is always running away. You know what? I don't care. I'm not gonna chase him down. Alright. So, we got that. We go back to the casebook. Let's go back to this. Eastern Grimhaven Bay. I already put this down right. Yes, I did. Oh my god, the building hadn't rendered. I'm so like, I think it really is just the walking back and forth that really I just don't like about this game. Because if I could just fast travel instantaneously, which is really, in all honesty, what we should be able to do, then this would go by a lot quicker, and it wouldn't feel like such a slog, but it is. It's also that there's nothing to travel between these locations, so you're just like, and this is as fast as I can move. If I could sprint faster, it'd be so much better. Another infected area. Okay, so how the fuck am I supposed to get over this? You have to like land on top of the damn thing. Okay, so I need to get here. I mean, I can't even really go that way because it won't allow me to get past that. Yeah, you know, let me just say as we're moving here, I think this is going to be the end. I don't think we're going to finish this. You know, I really hate not finishing games on the channel, but quite honestly, I just am so bored with this game. I feel like it's just I just don't think this game is worked out to the way I wanted it to. Yeah, I was trying to give it a benefit of the doubt, and then with Rise of the Ronin coming and really enjoying playing that, I have really not wanted to come back to this, and now that I'm back playing it, it just feels, it feels like homework. It feels like a chore. It feels so utterly like just boring to play. And again, I wanted to really like this, but I feel like it's just boring me to tears. It's all the walking that's really kind of doing it. So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna finish. We're gonna finish this mission, and we're gonna bring all this stuff back to the guys. I think that's probably gonna be the end for this. I feel like if you really want to play it, if you really want to see the rest, I feel like you should play it yourself. I mean, the game does go on sale. The game does go on sale quite a bit, so I feel like you know you can get it for relatively cheap.
Empty. It reeks of gasoline.
But I honestly feel like for me, I've
seen ashes like this before.
I just feel like I can't keep playing this.
That's one way to get rid of a corpse.
I want the story to I feel like the story has interesting things to it. The side quest especially has interesting stuff. It's just, unfortunately, the game suffers from its traveling abilities. It's all of the walking to destination or whatever that really just slows this game down and bogs it down. And I just feel like it just doesn't, by no means do I think this game is bad. I just think that it feels outdated for games nowadays, especially. It just feels so outdated, and in all honesty, I don't have a problem with all the detective work, like a lot of people do. I don't have a problem with the gameplay is a little sluggish, nonetheless. Okay, so apparently I'm not done here.
I've seen ashes like this before. Well, that's one way to get rid of a corpse. Empty, but reeks of gasoline.
Yeah, I got that. Okay, we picked up the creative stuff. I mean, I can understand they burned the courier. Oh, and it's just like this running back and forth looking for evidence and shit. It's just like, God, I'm gonna have to look up a guide for this because I'm just so done. Couriers. Final destination. All right, so key evidence. Let's see. On the ground at the bottom of the stairs at the basement. There are wheel tracks, apparently. The ground in the middle of the basement, the blood track, blood stains. These here, but
left by something heavy with wheels.
So wheel tracks.
The blood's almost dry.
Found the skeleton. There we go. And this triggers.
Jirach, whose idea was it to hide the crates in such a stupid way? No mercy, boys. He's been asking for this. Get rid of him. Leave nothing but ashes. Understood? You're done, kid. Someone talks to the cops behind my back. Their history. Get him, boys.
Time to figure this out.
Alright, I think this was one.
Jirach, You're done, kid. No mercy, boys. Get rid of him. Leave nothing but ashes. Understood?
Someone was looking for a crate here and was brutally killed. The crew that did it were headed up by a guy in a wheelchair.
Alright. All evidence collected. There we go. You know, and don't get me wrong, I probably will play this game off camera and finish it. I just don't think that it's something that I want to finish playing here. I just feel like when you shut the fuck up. I feel like when a game becomes a chore rather than fun, I feel like that's really where you have to kind of think to yourself, is it worth playing this still? You know, I feel like that's kind of how it is, and I was really kind of excited to play this because I was hoping like, oh, it'd be a great Lovecraft game to play. And we still have Alone in the Dark to play as well in the future, but I really just feel like this game is just not. It just is too sluggish. It just is bogged down by the running around the city type of shit, and it really just kind of isn't all that fun. So, with that being said, let's go ahead and turn in these quests. And I think we'll probably call it there. And it's unfortunate, but I feel like it just kind of has to be done. Let's go talk to this cop.
Don't do anything stupid, newcomer. And keep your hands where I can see them.
How do you shut the fuck up?
There's a link between all the victims. I found these cards in each house.
A photography club membership. They all had them.
Yeah. Seems like a good place to investigate.
Thank you, Reed. I knew you'd find something. I might pay this club a visit. See if there's anyone who has an issue with them.
I know why you wanted this case cracked. Found some clues in Becker's house. And you were close, weren't you?
How dare you? He was special. A man you meet only once in life. He understood me. I won't stop until I find those who did it.
I'm sorry for your loss, Sam. And don't worry, I'm a private eye. Emphasis on the private.
Thank you, Charles. I appreciate it.
Alright.
I got those photos you wanted. You got my compensation?
Terrific, thank you. Here, take this.
Some of these were pretty horrible. I hope you find the killer.
Me too, Reed. Me too.
Take care.
Alright, there we go. Police envoy costume. Got a knowledge point as well. Let's see. Get the shotgun. Just do that.
Well, I found your courier. I hate to break it to you, but he's dead. Someone didn't like him talking to the cops, and, well, they made it pretty savage.
What? Kay, I'm dead. He might think I was in on it.
He? Who's he?
The boss.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Nay, I'll handle it. But take my advice. The boss is the only man who can arrange a bon voyage. Don't do anything to make him unhappy. There, on newcomer. Here's the note with your instructions. Beyond that, you're on your own.
Okay, thanks. Here's your water of life.
Shh, keep it down, pal. Not too shabby, newcomer. You deserve a reward for this.
Bye.
Alright, so... What does one do with the dog? The dog is rabid, so it must be killed. Okay. Alley on Windmill Ave. So this is in South Salvation Harbor. Windmill Ave. Between Octopus and Skipper. Right here. Okay, he's a ruthless tyrant. Alright. Well, I think that's where we're going to call it. Again, I honestly wish that this game was not so sluggish. But if you have enjoyed this game so far, I highly recommend you pick it up and play it for yourself. I mean, I will probably come back and finish this game sometime in the future for myself. But I really just don't feel like it's a good streaming game at this point. You know, we have... I have all this other stuff that I want to play as well. And this game was kind of a game that I jumped on because I was kind of hoping it was going to be really fun. But in all honesty, I just feel like it's kind of a slog. So yeah. Thank you for watching this. Sorry for kind of killing this playthrough, but I'm really just not enjoying it, to be honest. I'm not really having fun. It's just, it's not the fun that I wanted it to be. So, take care, everybody. I'll see you all in the next playthrough. Goodbye.